What is going on, ninjas? Now let's do an update on French Connection because there are a lot of sweet updates that I gotta tell you on the project. You know, I made 2 videos on this project already before, and I don't know if you guys remember, but this is actually a pretty interesting project that is related to payments, getaways, and of course e-commerce stores. Now, their main platform is gonna be launching in around 5 weeks, I believe. There is NFTs, there is a lot of things going on right now with the project, and it's actually quite bullish in the last few days, and of course there is a reason why. Now, before we even go on with the update, let's actually go back a little bit and let's actually refresh a little bit what happened with French Connection from the morning, ninjas. Until now. So we made the first video about the project back in November 11, and after that, since just went crazy. November 11 right here, and it did a 11x in shows from November 11 to let me see here. So November 20. So I don't know why I cannot see. It's so annoying. So November 11 to around November 15 or 16. So in only a few days, it did a 1,196% gains, which is just mind-blowing. All of you guys actually bought the project after we dropped the video. You made huge gain. I'm talking about huge gains, you know, like 11x your money, which is quite a lot of gain, that's for sure. Of course, since then, you know, people just take your profit, dry a little bit. The hype was actually dying a little bit. And since then, you have never recovered to all-time high again, which is quite difficult because that pump was just insane. That's for sure. It went to around $100 million market cap. I don't even remember, but it was just insane. Now, as you guys can see here, in the last few days, actually been quite bullish. It's been on a consolidation period, put it that way. But in the last few days, actually quite bullish, since there are some news which I'm about to tell you in just a minute. But there are other things coming up, and now I just gotta tell you a hint. They actually are partnership with around 500 e-commerce, which is just insane. This should go crazy. Now, I also made an update back in November 15 when it was just doing crazy. You guys can see $67 million market cap, but it just went above like 90. I don't even remember, but it is still pumping after that. It just did pretty massively, which is just insane. Since then, of course, we haven't made any other updates or stuff like that. So we're gonna do that right now. As you guys can see, that a lot of things are happening. They go listing on many places. Bank, Hobbit, La Token. They got a Celtic out. They actually listing on FakeX already. And world first crypto payment getaway, allowing all crypto payments on e-commerce. They have NFTs as well. You guys can see they have a merch store as well. I mean, a lot of things are happening since then. So that shows you that the developers are still working on the project. They haven't given up. And of course, there is a lot of updates now. You guys can see here that they have also this NFT collection, which I'm about to show you in just a second. But the most important thing for me is not about the NFT, because NFTs are everywhere. It's all about the utility of this project. Of course, it's going to be about the payments and the crypto, e-commerce, all that kind of stuff. You know, the getaway. And you know, we guys can see here, so FCF pay, and this was actually one of their old websites, I believe. So you guys can see here, powered by French Connection, that finance actually a branding. So they had a new Twitter account as well for that, and there is a lot of engagement in this Twitter. So you guys can see. Let's watch this video. Let me explain you. FCF pay, that's how they call it. FCF allow customers to make purchases with cryptocurrency, which is something that, I mean, we have many ways to actually do that, but you know, it's just not that easy, not that convenient. You know, not that many ways. Actually, that work in a proper way, not that many, honestly. So this could be actually the first one, so pretty interesting. Provide merchants with an easy-to-use solution to accepting cryptocurrency payments. So not only for you guys if you actually want to buy something, this is more for the company, for the e-commerce that want to accept cryptocurrency as a way of payment. They can do that with FCF Pay, which means it's actually insane because the e-commerce market capitalization, let's put it away, like it's just billions upon billions of dollars. So they want to get in the market, and they actually manage to do it. It's just gonna be massive. Secure and fast, user-friendly. Support all currencies and wallets, so pretty interesting. Low fees, no KYC and easy to install. WooCommerce and Shopify. Shopify is one of the famous places to actually build like Shopify store, to put it away, like e-commerce, or even for drop shipping, all that kind of stuff. You can make huge amounts of money if you do it right. You know, it's not like they used to be before. There is actually saturated right now, a lot of people doing it. But there is still a lot of e-commerce making a huge amount of money, that's for sure. So first I'm going to be listing on FCF page. It's going to be Safe Moon. Pretty interesting here. You guys can see there is a lot of information on the website. There is a lot of hype. All the posts have a lot of engagement. I'm talking about a lot. So that tells you that people are actually quite excited. So let's say Moon Army won the pool last week. Safe Moon will be listed on FCF page. This is not a partnership, it's a listing. Safe Moon will be the first BSC project to be supported by the payment gateway and could be accepted as a currency by merchants worldwide. Look at the engagement here. It's just mind blowing, honestly. So that is the biggest update. You guys can see the post. They made a post here. So once we launch FCS Pay, paying with crypto will be easier than using a credit card. And they also say that it's going to be launching in around, what is it? Let me see if I can find it. There is so many stuff that I gotta go one by one. Let me see if it's here. So yeah, it's gonna be launching in 5 weeks, I believe. Let me find it for you guys. What is it? I just disappeared right now. They had a post saying that it's gonna be launching in 5 weeks, but I just gonna find it. Now there is a lot of posts of the project. As it here, FCS Space actually going live in 5 weeks, and that's supposed to actually made 18 hours ago, which is pretty interesting. Everyone is just waiting for that. Now their merchant store, their merch is actually live right now. You can actually use it. You guys can see here, you can buy all this merch if you want to support the project. And also the French connection of NFTs actually here, you can buy them as well. There is a lot of information. You can win up to $140,000 in giveaway just by minting some of these NFTs. Of course, you're gonna be different trades, different rare, all that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna get in details on the NFTs because you gotta do that. But there is quite a lot of information, that for sure. And I'm pretty bullish on the project. The ways actually look a little bit better. There is some information here about the project that, all the holders, they always make money. That's how the brand itself. There is a white paper, there is an audit, a merch store. And one of the most important things, as I say, is that we are going to have the AMA with them today. So everyone is quite bullish about that. If you actually want to join the AMA, there's going to be a link down below for the Money Ninjas group. Go and check it out and join us on the AMA, since we are going to be talking about everything related to the project. And of course, a lot of people feel bullish on it, that's for sure. So you can ask your question if you have something that you want to ask on about the development or dates or that kind of stuff. You can actually do it in the AMA. And as I say, everyone is quite excited for it. So there is a lot of big news for the project. I hope they do great. The chart is actually quite bullish. Is it gonna go to all-time high? It can. It's not gonna be that easy, of course, but it definitely can actually go there. And I just wait. I hope it does, because this is actually a project that has utility, that has strong fundamentals, that is related to e-commerce store, that have over 500 e-commerce partnerships already. It's just huge. So if they actually manage to do everything right, they are gonna be insane. So I'm really waiting for that, and I'm just gonna wait. So I'm not holding any token right now. I never bought any tokens, since I don't buy tokens that I actually talk about on the channel, since I don't want to look like I'm pumping and stuff like this. But if you're still holding, you actually can feel bullish, that for sure, because there is a lot of important things coming up for the project, which is pretty interesting. Now, all the links are put down below. Go and check them out, and I'm gonna see you guys later. Stay safe. Remember to join the AMA today. The link down below. Go and check us out, and of course, join the AMA for more information about the project. I'm gonna see you later.
Ninjas, crypto may make you massive gains, but always remember that crypto is unregulated and is highly risky activity. Although you could get gains, there is a real risk that you could lose all your money too. So do your own research and be careful. Not investment advice, this is just entertainment. Thank you.